So today I'm just working around the house. I have several things that I work on and I'm putting them all on my YouTube channel. So first of all, for those of you who are fairly new to my channel, you are probably noticing that there's a lot of things that I do here on my channel. And you can learn about that as you just, browse around. One of the things that I like to focus on in my life is preparing food storage. So I'm going to clean up this hallway that I have here. For those of you who have not heard, about food storage, you're going to be able to learn about that here on my channel. And for those of you who are familiar with food storage already, you might ask yourself, well, why do I need to come here to get information from Athena? Well, I've learned a little bit. I can just honestly say I guess I would call it a moderate amount. And there are some things I know, or the way that I do certain things that other people don't. So that you're going to get a variety that way. But the one thing that I do offer on my channel and that is unique to me is my food storage recipes. Okay? And please remember to check those out. All right. So let's get started. Right now, I'm just going to be filling up my bucket with some flour. This bucket is what I dip from when I'm doing my cooking at home, when I'm doing my baking and everything. So this is the flour that I rotate through, and it's not the one that I put away for long-term storage, actually. And I like to buy the kind of flour in these big bags because it is so cheap, and just dump it in my nice little bucket here. This one doesn't have a fancy lid. I don't even put it on real tight. I just kind of set it loosely so that I can get in and out of it really easily when it's time for me to do my baking. I was waiting for this to get small enough so that I could fit just a little bit more inside this bucket. This is the easy part. Nothing to it, just pour it in. If you're lucky, you won't make a mess. All right, it doesn't want to come out. Now here comes the mess. That's when you have to decide whether or not it's worth saving the last fourth of a cup that's in there. All right, and this is why my flour gets packed down just a little bit, because you're putting it in here with all this weight. So when I bake, sometimes I'll sift the flour just a little bit. All right, I'm going to put up here so you can see. Oh, this is kidney beans, and I forgot that I had already put oxygen packs in here. So I opened it up and I went, whoops, so now I have to reseal it. So I'm going to show you how to do that. This is the type of lid that we call, well, a gamma bucket lid, I guess, a gamma bucket, gamma lid. Well, I threw away the label. I'll tell you exactly what it's called. The gamma seal lid. There we go. All right. These are a little bit expensive. I think you have to pay about $15 per lid. But the thing that's really, 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 really nice about them is you don't have to get a screwdriver or a putty knife or any of that stuff to pry open your lid. This gets put on there real hard with a hammer, and then the center of it can actually spin. Let's see. Here we go. Which direction? Oh, come on. What's going on? Why isn't it working? Is it stuck tight? Oh, there. Oh, I don't know why it took a minute, but and then 2 pieces. So this is the part that stays on the bucket, and this is the part that you just open so you can scoop in there when you need to. Really nice. Now, this lid claims to be airtight. That's what they say. They're pretty awesome. So in that case, they're good to use. All right. So I went ahead and I opened this. I kind of hang on to the handle right here, and then I spin. There we go. And as you can see, I've got a whole bunch of beans in here, and then all my oxygen packs. It looks like I put extra in here because they were half dead. You're only supposed to put about 5 in here, and I think I put like 10 because they were already halfway used up. So now I have opened the lid, re-entered a whole bunch more oxygen into this bucket, and that's gonna, if I was to leave it like that, it wouldn't last quite as long. These are dry beans, obviously, and if we seal them and make this airtight, they should last like 40 years. Okay, so I have my oxygen packs right here, and I want to show you what I've done to them. What I have learned is that these will only be potent or work within about 5 times of being exposed to air. I save them here in this jar. I open it up, and obviously they get exposed to air. I didn't like the way that didn't seal very well. That was weird. Yeah, what's going on with these? Maybe, that's weird. Ugh. Well, I don't know what's wrong with these because they don't seem fresh. I'm just going to stick them back in here and assume for the best. I'll have to test them again later. I don't know what's going on. This has been sealed down here, and I have tested these at other times. And like I say, what I have tested is that they can be exposed to air real quick for about 5 times. And then at that point, they lose their efficiency, and they're no good. You might as well throw them away. Get that tight. And what I was saying about this is that I write down the date. According to this, I haven't opened these for, what, a year or more? A little over a year? So they should have been good, just sealed. They should last 10 years or so in this mason jar. So I'm going to have to test mine and find out what's going on. Heads up for all you oxygen absorber people. I have seen everybody doing this. I don't know what happened to mine. They might have been bad in the first place because they can be temperamental, and if you leave them exposed to air for too long, if you take them out of the plastic bag that they come in and you put them in here thinking that they're good and they're really not, anyway, I'll have another video for you on how to use oxygen absorbers correctly and effectively. So we'll do that another time. And I'll have another video later on about why to do food storage as well. Anyway, so if these were good oxygen absorbers in here, putting them in this bucket with this gamma lid should allow my dry beans to stay good for like 40 years. So that's awesome. And then this last bucket here, pull off the dust. I don't even think I need to open this one. This one has cornmeal inside of it. And as you can see, there's just a little bit more room in there. So I'm probably going to go and fill this up, but I need to buy some more cornmeal. And I will come back in a minute and finish showing you how I do this. It's nothing spectacular. It's simple. That's what I mean. Of course it's spectacular because you're making your food last for such a long time. So much longer than it does in the bags or the boxes that you get from the store. And very convenient in the buckets with these fancy lids. So, yeah, I have to find out where my husband put my other buckets. So then I'll be right back. Alright, I found the buckets. Okay, so this one had just a little bit of dust in it, so I went ahead and cleaned that out. You do need to make sure you have clean buckets. And remember that this type of preserving is only for dry ingredients, okay? Alright, and then for all of you guys who already know how to do food storage, you probably already know the shelf life of these foods and things like that. You probably already know how many oxygen absorbers to use and everything. But for those of you who are new to this, I'm going to put all that information in the description box. I'm not going to try and remember it off the top of my head right now. And you'll want to save that for your record. I'll put in some links and stuff where you can go and get all that information too. Okay, so remember to look in the description box. Alright, I went and I got another jar of oxygen absorbers, and this one is sealed. If I press on the top of this jar, that metal lid has no give. It's really tight. It's not clicking or bouncing around. This should be sealed, and when I open this, it should make a little bit of like a air sound coming out, you know. So I'll test that in a minute once I get the food in my bucket. I'm going to put rice in this bucket, and I need to open up my bags. Alright, This is just white rice going in the bucket. Ooh. See how crazy you can get without spilling it. All right, come on. All right, now this is a 5-gallon bucket, and this bag is a 20-pound bag of rice, and it really only filled that up, I don't know if you'd call that halfway, about 2/3. So it does look like I'll have to get more rice. Oh! Because I don't want to go ahead and put the oxygen absorbers in there until it's ready. So anyway, let's see how hard it is to put on these lids. This is a brand new lid, and I need to get that on there tight, okay? That's what these big, strong arms are for. And I don't know if it's working or not. Nope. All right. I'm not strong enough, I guess. Let me go get the rubber mallet. All right, found it. Okay, honestly, don't hit the buckets with your hands, guys. You will hurt yourself. Did I hurt myself? Oh, just a little. Not too bad. You can't see anything. I'm such a baby. No, just joking. No, I like being kind of tough. I would have much rather just hit it on real quick, but I had to go find the hammer. Oh, here we go. There we go. Come around. Don't pinch your fingers. Oh, come on. Okay, I got 1/2 side on. Okay, body weight. Oi. Sit on it. Oh, come on. Okay, almost there. Anybody else know an easier way to put these on? If my husband was here, he'd totally get it right the first time. Watch. It's all right. We're almost done here. Well, see, now you'll know what it's like. There we go. I think it's on. Yeah. See, all right, that's on. It's all even, I think, I'm pretty sure. All right, and so then you spin the lid off. All the way. Ta-da! Oh yeah, I already put the rice in here. I didn't need to take that off. I'm going to set this one aside until I'm ready to fill that back up. Put it in a nice little hiding place, like in a closet, under a table, as a nightstand, whatever you need to do. Okay, now it's time for, looks like I got long grain brown rice, so let's do that next. All right. All right, this was 25 pounds, and it filled this up about 3/4 of the way. So I think this would hold about 40 pounds of rice. Okay, guys, this 5-gallon bucket. All right. Let's see if we can get this lid on. Oh, my hair's messy. I'm working so hard. Let's see if we can get the lid on this time. Without being too crazy. I got a blue one. I guess they come in different colors. I'm not sure if I've seen other colors or not. I don't know if I can just kind of pop it halfway on. I might be able to.
I want to play video game.
It doesn't really want to. All right, I'm going to hold it down on one side and then go to town on it here. Okay, spin. Okay, this piece right here. Glasses are falling off. All right, this piece right here wants to pop up, so let's get it down as best we can. Oh, see, that's the problem. If it doesn't go on straight, freaking you out? I'm not going to hit my hand, I promise. I'll get it on video if I do. That'll be awesome, right?
Mommy,
You guys will give me thumbs up if I smash my thumb. No, don't do that. Just tell all your friends and have them come. You know what? Just tell them that never mind. All right, it's on there. Ta-da!
Okay.
Make sure the outside of your bags are fairly clean because you don't want to dump dust and stuff down from the bottom of your bag into your bucket. All right. Next up, rolled oats. Just make some dust. Woohoo! Wow, I don't know if you guys can see that. That's really dusty.
I have 3 minutes.
You know, I think I will also put in the description box the brands of the food. This one, for instance, is Grain Millers and everything. This was a 25-pound bag, but it was not full, guys. I think it was less than half full, and it went, you know, over the top here on my 5-gallon bucket. So, of course, what I got to do now is get it packed down a little bit. And just shake it. Maybe just tap a few times. You're fine. But I don't know if you can see it, but there's a lot of dust coming off. Dust. Yeah, I got a speech problem, evidently. Okay. This one is full enough that we're going to use the oxygen packs. But before I do that, I got to get this lid on here ready to go so that I can be fairly quick with it. All right. You want to watch me do this one more time? I did break a nail.
Mom, hold still.
Okay. This is kind of fun, guys. All right. I really want to see if I can get better at this.
I hold still. I'm gonna take a picture.
New technique. I'm going to go around a little at a time.
Mommy,
Giovanni, honey, I'm making a video. I can't hear you.
Mommy, make a smile.
Okay, smile.
Video. Oh, it's black.
Hurry up. Take the picture.
Okay, it's black.
Oh, jeez. Hurry.
I'm trying to.
Your finger's in front of it. Okay, sorry, my son's taking pictures.
Wet. Now my finger's not in.
All right, here we go, here we go. Yeah! I did it! That one was much faster.
We're gonna turn it.
Okay, take your picture. Wait, we're not in it. Oh, there I am. Here, look here at the camera lens. Like right there. Right here, right here. Thanks, Giovanni. Okay, go.
Let me take a picture of this.
All right, this is my son, Giovanni. He's 5 years old. I just got him home from preschool. All right, go on, bud. Oh, yeah, so oxygen absorbers. Here we go. Excuse me, I always have... Oh, honey, you bumped the chair. Oh! You cracked my phone! Dang it! Giovanni said, I'm just going to go somewhere else. This is not supposed to be funny. This is live action. I don't know if you can see all the cracks on my screen right now. I don't think it works that way. It looks like a spider web. Yes, I am not joking. My phone just cracked everywhere. Good thing is, I was just planning on getting a new phone anyway because it don't work worth a darn. And I was on the phone with the people today telling them that I need a replacement phone. Aren't I lucky? Yeah, good timing, right? Oh. Okay, on to the food storage video. All right, here we go. I'm going to put 5 oxygen absorbers in here. Dang it, you didn't hear it. I'm talking too much. I heard it go. Why did it do that when I took the... No, it's still on there tight. Maybe that was it. That was weird. These don't feel any different than my other ones did. when you use oxygen absorbers and you put them in a Mylar bag, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to get this sealed because I want them to be used again. And lid. Where's my lid? What the heck? Here. It's all right. When you want to see the proof of the sealing, where they remove the oxygen, then you can see that when you use a Mylar bag, because the bag will actually suck down on itself. And if you use a mason jar, you can usually tell as well because of the lid. Okay, let me tell you something really weird about these jars. Do you see how I pushed that down and it's still staying down? Okay, both of them, right? But they're not bulging up. This one was kind of bulging up and it was real tight. Watch what happens. You think it's sealed, but watch. Shake it down, all right? All the oxygen absorbers shot up to the top, bounce the lid right back up again. See? Pushed it back down. This is not sealed. At least not yet. That's how you test if your jar is sealed, all right? So after I let those sit for about an hour or something, I'll see if they seal themselves back down, which will let me know that they have a little bit of life left in them and that they're going to do what they're supposed to, you know, for another time or two. All right, last bag of the day. This one is more kidney beans. And as you can see, my bunny chewed a hole in it. So we'll just use that handy dandy hole to I'm on a video, Giovanni. Slow down, slow down. I really want this to all fit. Yeah! Oh, what a mess. They're going all over the floor. All right. Yay! I got it all filled up. Okay. I am not that kind of a picky food storage person. Oh, I touched it with my dusty hands and now I have to throw it away. No. I'm sorry. I don't know that anyone's ever said that before or who I'm mocking, but I think some people are real particular with germs when they do food storage. And depending on the kind that you're doing, if it's canning with moisture, then that's a different story. But this is all completely dry. A little dust is not going to hurt a thing because this is going to be oxygen free. Germs and bacteria, most of them, if not all of them, cannot survive without oxygen. Okay, so it's fine. Let me sneeze on this. All right, and then whatever germs are in there are just going to die when I take out all the oxygen. Okay, guys? You know, rinse your food if you're worried about it before you use it. That's about all. I had a thought. Oh, I was going to tell you how much was in these bags. 25-pound bag will fit probably 1.5 of these bags in a bucket because those were not full bags. All right, sorry that wasn't exact, but I'll try to give you those measurements in the description box as well for how much you need to fill up a bucket. All right, one more Gamma lid. Gamma seal lid. I'm getting better at these. Let's see if I can get this one even faster. All right, one more lid, guys. I just wish you could see like my muscles better when I was just teasing. Okay. Do make sure that you only use a rubber mallet for something like that. Don't use a regular hammer. You will shatter the lid, okay? All right, so now I have to label all of these. It's easy to see through the buckets just a little bit, and I know what I just did. I'm just going to write on the outside with a permanent marker, put the name of the food in there, and the date that I sealed it. Oh, don't forget the oxygen absorbers in this one. Guys, I have some good news about my oxygen absorbers. I heard them go ting, so they're actually still working, and they sealed themselves back down inside the jar. Now, I cannot tell you why when I opened it that it didn't have the same vacuum effect like all my other mason jars do when I open them after being sealed, but they're still working because I heard it suck the lid down. So I'm going to go ahead and label on the outside of my mason jar how many times I opened this jar today, and then I will add up the total amount of times that I have exposed these oxygen packs to air. And I'm telling you right now, after about 5 times of being exposed to air, they don't work so good anymore. They might work a tiny bit. You might have to double them up. That's really important for you guys to know. So I know I've repeated that like 3 times in this video. So if I ended up using this enough times to total 5 times, I can see that they're still working, but they're not going to be as strong or as effective as they were on day 1. Okay, guys? All right, and let me show you where I put all my buckets for now. They are down under my table and stacked up. They do stack really well with these lids. Now, because they are under the table and I know my kids aren't going to be climbing on them or anything, I'm not worried about them falling on top of any kids. That is something that you do need to consider. I mean, this is over 25 pounds that you have to try and pull, so I will keep my kids from playing under here, but and I do have light coming in from the window as well. Your food storage will not last as long if it is exposed to the sun. So this is a temporary place that I'm going to be putting my food storage, and pretty soon we'll have a separate room ready for it. So I could have lined my buckets with thick plastic bags or some sort of Mylar, but I decided not to do that this time. I will do some research on that though and make sure that, you know, with the little amount of air that can pass through plastic, as we know, it's very slow rate and everything. I will research that and double check on what people are saying about how, you know, long stuff stores in the buckets with or without the bags inside and everything. I'll put that in the description box. So again, please make sure you look in the description box. And the last thing that I just want to tell you guys today is that food storage is very important. And, you know, it takes time, it takes money, it takes storage. You know, where am I going to put all this stuff? Well, let me tell you, it doesn't matter where you put it as long as you put it somewhere. What I'm saying is, get your food storage. Don't worry about if it's an eyesore. I know, right? I just said that. An eyesore? You mean when people come over my house, they're going to see buckets sitting everywhere? Well, maybe. That's okay, all right? Get your food storage, guys. And you will be blessed, and you will be able to figure it out. You just keep working on it, okay? Keep making goals, and it'll happen. And then that's it, guys. If you have any questions about food storage, please comment below. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel or shared with your friends, please do. And keep coming back. All right, I appreciate you guys. Talk to you later.